end of the year, sports year and stuff. I find it funny. Beginning of this year, COVID was like on its downturn, and the NFL was kind of like we were kind of like it's over, it's done with, and that's when vaccinations was starting to become a thing. And now we're into the season with the NBA getting hit with COVID so bad that they're picking niggas up off the streets that could juggle a ball to play because
they're over here compromising with Kyrie and shit.
Dude, there are 9 people on the Wizards right now that are in COVID protocol. Wizards Nations are in shambles right now.
Dog, they look. The thing was that last year, what we had was obviously there was more seriousness. Obviously, there was more people willing to do like protocols and all the rest of that because we were still under somewhat of a lockdown. So people were just more, there was more. It was going to be lower numbers and all the rest of that. And granted, there was no Delta variant, there was no Omicron, there was none of that. So it was a little bit more safer. And like I said, for the most part, even though look at it now, not enough of us didn't quarantine, obviously, but there was still some respect to it. So yeah, of course, there's going to be Corona Chan. She need to set her whole ass down.
Joe Johnson is in the NBA. That's insane. ISO Joe is playing in the NBA.
They told Joe to come back. Yeah, you know what? I knew
it was chilling at home, just nothing. And it was like, hey Joe, what you doing?
WWE had to bring out Grayson onto the main roster, and everybody was clowning me. He was like, "Yo, man," he's like, "Man, COVID got WWE reaching in the team." Got them reaching in they rookie pool, man. Like, jeez, man.
I mean, Grayson ain't gonna get called up, but clearly they're like, hey, so you remember that shit that happened in NXT 2.0? Yeah, we're gonna bring him on.
Yeah, man. Here. So here's the thing, man. See, filling up time. It's okay. It's okay. You don't need it. You don't need a COVID test. Everything's all right.
All I'm saying is, I'm scared to go to the gym and all of a sudden somebody recruiting for the Wizards be like, "You look like you in good shape, sir. How would you like to play for the Wizards?"
Man, you know what, man.
I would look at D. I swear to God, I'll look them straight in the face. How much you paying? I'll be there for a week. Why not?
Chris, just so you can go to that practice and stumble trying to catch the ball. You're like all of a sudden you just get uncoordinated as hell. Come on, that's the one thing I always.
It's a sick part. That probably would happen. I'll be thinking in my head, I might be doing pretty good, and then all of a sudden I'm tripping and falling. I'm like, what the hell?
Man, pass you the ball, hit you right in the face.
Fucking live TV on fucking Comcast Sports, looking like a whole ass fool, getting deaf.
I feel that a lot of this shit, I'm just gonna say that. I feel like all of this was preventable.
Really? You know what? The only thing that is like keeping it from being bad is because people are like vaccinated, so it's like the turnaround time is shorter. Which I'm like, all right, cool.
All right, just to keep it a buck, I'm going through it right now. That's why I know on camera. Yes, I do got the vid. And here's the thing though, dog. The thing that killed me is that I can only imagine somebody not being vaccinated having this shit. Puking, coughing, all the rest of that, just going like, yeah, man, yeah, I'm all right, man. I mean, I don't even need it. I don't even need this. Like, I can only imagine people going through that crap. And yes, Gaddafi. That is the best thing to say. You gonna look like Will Ferrell. Hold on. Real talk about semi-pro. Will Ferrell got a sweet jump shot. I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Look, sir. Just because I've seen plenty of white guys.
Jackie Moon on some real ish. Looked like he had some decent blocking skills. It looked like he knew how to run the court, but he should never run the court. You know what I mean?
I've played many of pickup games with some white guys that got some decent handles. I'm not going to make them Larry Bird in the same game at the same time.
Oh my, I'm just saying, man. I seen man, like they got a nice step back.
Like, that step back look pretty sweet. You ain't Larry Bird though, dog. Sorry,
man. I gotta say, man, Kevin, man, he got a little boink, shoot, cop. I think, like I said, I think what is going on right now, man, is like I said, man, the way COVID is just
All
eating
facets of
everybody up.
sports. Even the
All
NHL, they had
sports,
to
man.
NHL had to postpone some games. Now, granted, it's not as bad as the NBA where they had to cancel some games. I think the Nuggets Warriors game got postponed, and Draymond was kind of feeling some way about that, which
Yeah,
understandable because
I think
he's like everybody else, where it's like, all right, NBA, what are you doing? Like, do
like the
something
NBA
here.
does
Come on.
need, like, see, that's why I think the NBA needs something to clear. The NFL is really the dog sitting in the middle of the fire going, this is fine.
D,
Like,
remember? Hey, D, remember? Hey, Peppers Farm remembers when the NFL was like, yeah, if y'all got COVID and you can't field players, forfeit the game. All of a sudden, 2 weeks ago, they were like, yeah, so you know what we said before? Yeah, we kind of lied. So we're gonna put this game on Tuesday.
I
And
mean,
then I
all they
was like,
did was push against
wow.
that show you how gutless the NFL is to their own word, man. To their own
They
word.
could have
You know
looked the
what?
Redskins in their
You know what?
face and said,
David
tough
St-
shit.
you know, I know a lot of y'all. I know a lot of a good chunk of people that listen to us that don't like David Stern. I know y'all didn't like David Stern, but what David said, and he fucking admitted, hey, can't wait, hey, Iverson, Allen, take off, take
Take the
Allen,
headband off.
take the headband off, and take off the hip hop boots. You're gonna put on a suit. Like, at least he stuck by it. At least he stuck by it.
Were the suits
The-
shitty? Sure, but
Sure
yeah,
they were. Sure, look, sure. In D's opinion, it changed the style of the NBA where it needed to go to, and it
oh
was
yeah,
actually very,
definitely,
very cool. It was one
definitely.
of the things where when you force black people to do something, and we just go, nigga, we make it so
We
much
went from
better.
Steve Harvey suits to now it's like fashion show in New York now. It's like, all
Man,
right, cool.
it really it legit is. It's brought out something that's always been there, the NBA, which is fashion. Even with Allen Iverson coming out there with the Doug look and all the rest of it. You know, Bama's can probably come back out there looking just like Allen Iverson, and nobody would say nothing.
And
But
Silver ain't gonna say anything. He'd be like, all right, whatever.
Silver go like, okay, bring it in, guys. Okay, guys, it's not Decatur. Okay, let's bring it in.
Somebody in Atlanta's be like, yo, fuck you, Silver. I hate
Okay.
you, Decatur. Really?
Come on, look, dude, that's Adam Silver. I know he's look, that's Adam Silver. I know he's Jewish, and let's just be honest. I don't really know the last time he legit threw shot a basketball. But come on, man, don't disrespect the man all the way.
Like Silver played Nerf basketball with his kid. That's about it. That's the
I
closest he
mean,
got.
look, I always feel that you have to. I think if any sport, you're not if you're pushing papers of any sort, you're not required to have any football skill at all. But I do feel if you are like the guy running the whole joint, the general manager of the NFL, NBA, whatever, Roger Goodell, do you think he could take a tackle?
Nah.
No, so that's my requirement. You have to take a tackle and not fumble the ball.
Roger Goodell looks like he plays golf, which is an admirable sport, obviously, but
So,
that's the closest he's gonna get to
so
any sport.
for me, Adam Silver. What about Adam Silver? D 3-point shot.
Yeah, he probably
3-point
got a 3 point
and
shot.
that's fair. Oh, whoa, Adam, what you doing? NBA 3-point shot. Oh, come on, yeah.
Not that high school shit.
See, I can hit. I look unathletic D. I can hit it. I can hit high school threes all day, all day. Yes, I can.
As soon as you step on that college basketball court,
look. Let's say I gotta hit that college line. It get real iffy. I'm only good at. Look, Chris. I ain't gonna fake. I am only good on the right side, and I have to be in a groove.
Here's the fucked up part, D. Here's the fucked up. Here's the fucked up part. At that point now, it's like, all right, D. So community college court or or regular college court?
Community college court is a high school court. I got that, nigga.
I got that too. I'm just saying. It's like
I'm Baron Davis, nigga. You can give it to me.
Hey, PG Owls were like the fucking shit.
Oh man, you like fuck with me all you want to, man. Like I'm dead serious. I can do that, man. I'm slow now, so I'm going to be around the 3-point line all the time now. Shoot. But no, but anyway, seriously,
NFL.
I think there needs to be a requirement. If you run the NHL, you got to hit a puck. You gotta give me a
Yeah.
good slap shot. Good
Well,
slap shot.
NHL, I noticed NHL, they're very lax on what the athletes wear to the arena. So they ain't wearing suits and shit. They be wearing street clothes like they just came from a pickup game and just rolled into the fucking arena and shit.
Now, a lot of these dudes, a lot of came from what do you call it? God, what's the name of that? Is that Tennessee Georgia line? Is that the name of that group? Is that Florida Georgia line? Whatever. One of them country bands look like they came out of that. They walked out of them country.
Like I seen like the Capitals, they played, I think it might have been after Thanksgiving they played, and they were showing some of them rolling to the arena. Like they just came from actually having a plate of food from the fucking table and was like, all right, I gotta go. I gotta go to work. I gotta play. Gotta get to the arena. It's like done, man.
I know, man. So Chris, it was so funny. It was so funny. Angie, I told Angie about our little fun talking about the bowl games and talking about how capitalism everywhere. And
Oh,
the
yeah.
best example was I remember clear as day, you go the Cheez-Its Bowl, D. The Cheez-Its Bowl. And I remember you and I said, what the hell are they going to do? You were like, oh no, they got little cheese hats or some shit like that or nothing. Do you want to know what happened at the beginning of the bowl?
What happened?
At the beginning of the bowl game, you saw Prince Cheesington. I am not playing with you. Prince Cheesington come down from a zip line, Shawn Michaels style, down to the 50-yard line where his throne was waiting on him. And then immediately they show a band. You see one girl got like a Cheez-Its cracker on her face, and her girlfriend's right beside her, and she got this look like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm wearing this.
I do you one better. Duke's Mayo Bowl.
Hold on. I just all I gotta say is this, Chris. When I saw all of that, I paused it. I said, I don't understand capitalism. I don't understand capitalism. Chris, I don't get it. Capitalism is stupid. What is this?
The Duke's Mayo Bowl, South Carolina won, and the coach got dumped with Duke's Mayo.
Oh my God. Wait a minute. There was another person that got dumped with something. What was it? It wasn't Duke's Mayo. Somebody got dumped with something else, yeah. But wait. He gets dumped with mayo. I would have been fighting everybody, huh?
It's a white guy, so
I would have been. Yeah, I know he's in heaven. Shut up. You're racist. I would have been fighting.
You're not racist, sir.
Yes, you are. I would have been fighting everybody if you dumped any of that on me. I forgot what it was, man. I forgot which bowl game it was, but somebody got dumped on with something.
All right, actually, I got the picture of it. This one makes it even more fucking.
God, hilarious. Which game was it? Was it the Linden Tree Bowl? Somebody got dumped with like, and here comes the whatever. God, was it the Duke's Mayo Bowl? I don't think it was. I don't remember seeing that game. But I did see some of these games. Like I did see some of these bowl games that happened. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm just like I don't like, here's the funny part, right? I'm not a big fan of mayo, even though I'll eat the what's the other sandwich spread?
Hellman's?
No, it's not it's not mayo, but it's like
what, Miracle Whip?
No. It's like mayo, but it's not mayo, but it's like the crap. It's like they add something to it and it's not mayo anymore, but it's like a tangy sandwich spread.
It's I don't know, man. I think I said Miracle Whip. I don't know, man.
I don't know, but anyways, I'm not huge on mayo like that. So so like for me, when I see something like this, I'm like, ugh.
Dog. I gotta. Here's the thing. Think about it. All right, gentlemen, you're both going to be in this game. Now, at the end of it, you're going to have to do some promotional thing for us. Okay, what's that? gonna have to sit there and take a whole tub of mayonnaise to the head. I'm sorry, what? But then again, seeing how these coaches like to scream at high school kids and college kids who are poor and who are ain't got no money or malnourished sometimes. Fuck them. Yeah, they can get dumped on with anything.
But
Yeah.
I will say this though, I did watch yesterday since I'm working from home. I did watch the new era Pinstripe Bowl as Maryland beat the bejesus out
Nigga.
of Virginia Tech.
Dude, I was about to get to that. Did you see that?
Woo!
Tunga Vailoa, man. Oh my God, bro. This squad is a lot harder than a lot of people gave us credit for. And that 6-6 they have.
It was
That
admirable for this season.
That tells you that actually they got 6-6 coming out of the Big Ten. That shows you how tough the Big Ten is. And actually seeing how they walked over Virginia Tech the way they did, bro. Oh my
ACC
God,
is looking
man.
a little soft, honestly.
Man, I could have told you that. That's wrong. I did see the Bahamas Bowl. Boring. Middle Tennessee won. I saw the Cure Bowl. Coastal Carolina. I just love the Chanticleers. I love them. I really do.
I loved also. I watched the Armed Forces Bowl. I love how the Army, they beat Missouri, and I'm like, yeah, congratulations, guys. You got your check from Marquis Martin that you already was going to win anyway. So what are we doing here,
dude? That was. That's messed up. I did get to see a Christian school beat the shit out of somebody. Liberty beat the bejesus out of Eastern Michigan, 56.
Hold on, Liberty is a Christian school?
Yes, Liberty University, the great Liberty University, founded by Faldwell himself. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm not joking, man. Jerry Falwell runs that school.
Is their football team actually legit then?
Huh. Okay, here's the thing. It took years for Liberty to get their football program the way it is. But here's the thing. What I hear, and don't take me on it, kind of illegal how they did it, but they made it. they made it. Money. That's all you need to know.
We're a part of the church. We know about illegal.
Come on, man. It's Jerry Falwell's church. What do you think, man? Of course it is, man. Liberty University kills me, young. How these motherfuckers.
If you told me Kenneth Copeland was funneling money into Liberty University, I believe it. I'm like, all right, cool.
That means Kenneth Copeland actually is giving money to somebody. That ain't happening. I did. God damn. Anyway, I got to saw the Camellia Bowl. Yo, Ball State just didn't try, nigga. I mean it. They seriously
sat down and just took
they
it.
sat there and didn't try. Now, talking about sat down and took it. I didn't see all of this game because I only seen like half the clips of it. Yo, Florida got dropped by UCF. What? Dog, I will talk.
That was the game. That was the game that I wanted.
More about that when I watch. I will talk more about that when we get back from the break. Yeah.
Look. All I'll say is this: you heard us last week. I was like, yo, I want Florida to beat UCF just cause, and I was like, damn, Florida, you just let me down, didn't you?
I know, right? Now, shout outs to Chris. Shout out to technically your alma mater. Air Force beating Louisville. Actually, was a really good game, man. They beat them niggas clean, bro. They really did, man. Air Force, they did elite. They ain't trailing that game at all. The Liberty Bowl, I did see that. Texas beat the shit out of Mississippi State, yeah. But yeah. But anyway, back onto the Pinstripe Bowl. Nigga. I can't believe it. The Terps actually looked good. They actually looked good.
From scrimmage. They did not let their foot off the necks of VTech the whole game. It was like God
whole
damn.
game, bro. I was so amazed. I was shocked. Like these niggas, like these were like like little bitch ass players.
VTech ain't really a slouch school, but
they're not. That's what shocked me. I thought they had but it was kind of funny. I thought they had just enough to beat Maryland. Not at all. I mean, not at all. What really was impressive about Maryland was the fact that they got VTech off that field quick. Every single time they got it right off that field, man. So Maryland they had nothing but time to beat their ass up, man. Beautiful, beautiful fucking thing. Like I said, we got more college football, but we can do that next week.
I mean, well, let's be because at that point,
bowl season is not over yet.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Nigga,
After New
it's
Year's, I mean, dude,
tomorrow and the next day, nigga. Shit.
dude, we getting a Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, which I'm like, so Michigan Pittsburgh is Chick-fil-A hitting y'all with food or nah? Like
Yeah, what's tomorrow? What's tomorrow?
tomorrow, yeah,
Yeah,
tomorrow is the Music
yeah,
City Bowl, Peach Bowl,
the
and the
Gator
Las Vegas
Bowl.
Bowl. And
I
Las
say
Vegas Bowl.
the Gator Bowl, the Orange Bowl's tomorrow.
No, today, my bad. Today is the Music City
Yeah,
Bowl.
I'm gonna tell you, yeah, that's not over yet. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 30, it's 31-30 right now.
Woo!
Tennessee
Tennessee,
over
Purdue.
Purdue.
Mm.
That's a much better game than I thought it would be.
Peach Bowl is gonna be dope.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I did see the Cheeses Bowl. Man, I Iowa State tried so hard. They tried
Well, it's
so hard to
Clemson.
stay in the and like they had Clemson. They had like the score is 20-13. It was literally that close the whole time, man. But they just couldn't score. They just simply couldn't score on the Tigers, bro. So yeah, it was a really good game. But
Yeah, yeah.
anyway,
Tomorrow, yeah, but tomorrow, New Year's Eve, is Gator Bowl, Sun Bowl, and oh, Barstool Sports Arizona Bowl got canceled because of COVID, and also
I'm sorry.
San
I'm
Diego.
sorry. I'm sorry. You said Barstool Sports, and did you say goddamn Arizona? And I'm thinking like that just sounds like no one took a COVID test
But
already.
also, the San Diego County Credit Union Holiday Bowl got canceled because of
Oh
COVID.
my god, that's our favorite one.
So that's 2 bowl games that got canceled because of COVID. So, I mean, maybe you could.
Chris, that's our favorite one.
That's the longest bowl game name I have ever
Oh
heard of
my
in my
god.
life.
Okay. But tomorrow, more importantly, let's talk about real quick Alabama versus Cincinnati at the Cotton Bowl, and at the Orange Bowl, it's going to be Michigan versus Georgia. Chris, I'm saying this right now, right now. I want to see Alabama versus Michigan, just so Michigan can get tomahawked in the face. I'm sick of seeing Georgia go up there just to derp and lose. No, I need Michigan to
Because
get
if you tell me it's Alabama versus Georgia, everybody, including people from Georgia, be like, they're just gonna derp it up against Alabama. What are we doing here?
They're
Why
gonna
are we
be up,
watching
look,
this?
they're gonna be up 30-15 at halftime, and then Nick Saban's gonna look them dead in the eye, and everybody on Georgia gonna go on.
Nick Saban is gonna be like, bend over, it's time.
Nick Saban is gonna be like that the joke of a Star Wars or something so very slowly, where it'd be like it's a high fantasy, and you see all the death and destruction, like, sir, we are losing. Don't worry. And he's like a wizard, and he just does like silence. And like everybody just starts dying left and right. And shit like,
it'll be like
that's
the
Nick Saban.
Nick Saban is like the rebels in Return of the Jedi, where they're getting slaughtered by the Emperor and them, and all of a sudden Han Solo blows up the fucking shit off Endor and is like, oh shit, we gotta open it. Let's go.
Oh my god, yeah.
Dude, you ain't lying. I don't know what it is with Saban. It's like somehow he just all of a sudden just pulls out like the heart of the cards out his ass and just wins. I'm like, how are
Man.
you doing this?
Man, it was like I just like Nick Saban's gonna like I'm already gonna put it out there. Cincinnati does have one. They have a really razor thin chance of winning that. I don't see nobody that can match up to them the way they think they can. You know what? Surprise me. Make it close as possible, but I don't think it's going to happen for them, bro. I
Yeah,
just
we'll
really just
see.
don't.
We'll see. If I really throw my theory out there, I wanted to be Cincinnati versus Michigan, but I know realistically it might end up being Georgia, Alabama. Because why not?
You know what, Chris? I don't blame you. But you're probably right. It's gonna be Alabama, Georgia. Crazy.
And we're all gonna sit there fucking New Year's Day, like, yeah,
You know what?
this is happening.
It's gonna be like Warriors and it seems like the Warriors and the Cavaliers. The first 2 times was dope. Now you can stop. Now
this is
you
not
can
fun anymore.
Actually, no. Those first 3, yeah, that was that. Why are we doing this a 4th time?
No, D. Let's put it in wrestling terms. It's like Orton Cena. First 3 times, all right, cool.
All
12th
right.
time. Why?
No, the first 15 times, shame on you. The next 18
16.
times, shame on me for still watching it.
Dude, it was like all of us when it was Orton Cena for the when they were unifying the belts and stuff, and all of us were just sitting back, just taking the piss out of it. Like, this is some bullshit right here.
And you know what's
What?
so sick about it? What's so sick about it? Yes, and you know what? While I'm here, we can do that, Chris. Could go back on that moment. I tell this to everybody. We were some of the most ungrateful ass motherfuckers in the
We have
world.
Wrestle Corner episodes where me, you, and Corey were jaded as fuck when that happened.
Oh,
So,
we were. It was one of the breaking points of WWE. It was so funny, and this is what I'm saying. I'm saying not that we were not in our rights to hate that little unification, but when you really look at what everything the WWE was setting up, it was going to be a tremendous fucking deal that was going to go down. But what happened was CM Punk went home. That was the problem.
and they had to kind
Threw
of rush to find
everything.
something.
They had a rush to find everything, man. You know what? Real quick on wrestling, it's dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. And I'm done. And I'm like done really giving a fuck about what
Look,
the nerds say about it.
was it not man? I'm about to say Mandy Rose.
Tony Storm.
Tony Storm got released, and
Now here's the thing. Here's the difference. There's a difference.
she asked, which means it could be anything. It could be she could have just did it for mental health. It could have been something else. We don't know. But before that news even came out, everybody's like, "See, I told you, WWE ain't shit." And I'm like, "Guys, we don't know anything." And then when news came out that it was like she wanted to be released, it's like, "Oh, okay." Odds are it might be for her mental health, and maybe
Nah,
she just,
I know what it is. She just wanted to leave. It's none of our
yeah,
damn business.
Yeah. She just wanted to leave. Yeah.
And that's the thing. That I really realized that like everybody, the one thing that's really hurting wrestling is fans having these just open theories and just taking something that's small and running with it. And it's sad that wrestling has to live like that. Because if they take it to look, Chris, because here's the funny thing. We can't assume that everybody takes this shit seriously enough to the point. Like, here's the thing: they can literally create a show like WMAC Masters, and everybody would bitch about it.
Dude,
like here's the thing. You want to know what's so funny about it? And I'm telling this to everybody right now. And AEW is going through that shit. You know, a lot of people, they made a big deal about that win-loss record. Nobody really gives a shit about that unless you're somebody like Hook right now that's not supposed to be losing.
Or Jade, who just
or somebody like Jade.
She about to win the TBS. I think she about to win the TBS women's belt.
By the way, why do y'all got this heifer working these long ass matches? Jade only knows 4 fucking moves. Why are you doing this to her?
The storylines.
Who gives a shit about these corny ass storylines, nigga? My problem with AEW is that they have all the fucking energy and all the energy in the goddamn world, which is lovely, which is what makes them work.
That's great.
But really what kills me about it is that all this like energy that is not harnessed. They're just letting it bounce on the wall.
Like, good example.
That's my problem. It's not nothing else. It's like, God damn it, get centered, y'all. Y'all got a lot of good shit going for y'all.
Like,
but
right
all
now,
this shit looks like some carny shit.
Like right now, Kyle O'Reilly, he wrestled his last match at NXT 2.0. And now he's in AEW, and I'm,
which is weird.
And I love it.
I get why he's there, but why?
He want to be like. But my thing is this: I always felt like he wanted to be with his friends. That's fair. That's 100% fair. Be with your friends. I get it. Go for it. Undisputed Era 2.0 is back again. I'm fine with that. If it makes you happy, cool.
You know. Here's my thing for all those guys. If y'all want to be on top of each other like that, that's cool. That's cool. Nobody doesn't have to leave each other. Y'all have to be around each other all the time, and nobody has to venture off and try to be on their own. That's cool. But now that I said it out loud, really, Kyle? Kyle, one of the biggest knocks on Kyle O'Reilly for me is that he is always going to be a tag team partner.
Which I think that's why they had him go solo. And that's why NXT, I actually did enjoy him when he was going solo. That's why it was kind of weird that he left.
Exactly.
And I was like, but you were actually all right solo, unless he felt as though if he got on the main roster, he wasn't going to go over.
It's weird. It's weird now,
I
man. That
mean, that's theorizing at that point. I don't even want to assume that. So
we're leaving. What we're leaving right now is the weeaboo era of wrestling is starting to come to a close, and I mean that to a
weeaboo
lot of people.
meaning
Meaning that, oh, y'all love these niggas when they were in Japan doing all these Japanese moves. That ain't about to be the thing no more. I mean, right now, the style's about to change in wrestling. I smell it.
when
I smell it.
Shinsuke came to WWE, I knew shit was changing.
Something is there's about to be another shift in the wrestling, the way where it's going to be shown and all the rest of that. But that's beside the point. That's not even there.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
right now, but here's the thing: when it comes to right there back on like you made a good point. Like who was it? A lot of people, I saw a lot of people really bitching about who's it? The Owen Hart thing, and everybody still bad AEW for that.
Which it
Like,
was like, really, what do you want them to do? Like, come on,
like my thing with Owen Hart, beside it being like, okay, guys, WWE didn't do it, y'all did it, cool, big deal.
That's cool. That's fine.
I'm done with it. I'm like, now here's the thing. I am shocked how many people are taking this shit to heart, and I'm thinking to myself, y'all motherfuckers don't watch Owen Hart matches. Y'all dick riding the drama of this, and it's so stupid. But that's how fans are, you know. And I really just hate how that's really the thing that jaded me. I'm just being real. This is a lot of me just trying to just come out and just tell you the truth. I hate how these motherfuckers
I'm not
made me
jaded. It's
hate
just
wrestling.
it's just I'm not jaded so much as that I just want it's like the comic book shit, right? Like me and you, we could take the piss out of DC and Marvel all day. Like I could take the piss out of WB, but at the end of the day, I'm still gonna watch them CW shows whether it's shit or not. I'm sorry, it just
You
is what
better
it
than me
is.
because I ain't watching Flash no more.
Oh, I know that, but it's like I'll give them so much shit, but at the end of the day, I'm still gonna fucking watch it because I like both of them in the weirdest way of possible. Whatever happens, and with wrestling, it's like I don't have a problem with AEW, but I just need people to be very realistic about some of these wrestlers. I don't hate Jade.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just like,
don't.
hey guys,
I
like
need my
y'all
girl
really
not to be in these long ass matches
that, and
because she looks
also
like garbage. Don't make my girl look like garbage. What is your problem?
it's just like y'all guys are overvaluing Jade way more than she should, and it's not a
Hmm.
good thing,
But you know what?
but
But you
I
know
get
what?
it, you
That's
know.
how. Yeah, that's how they are. The only thing I can say is this, and we can move on for wrestling. Is this? I hate. Actually no. I'm a quote somebody on this, and somebody said this the best way. Um, Roman Reigns did not come back from almost dying of leukemia for Otis to cough on this motherfucker and he gets cold. Like, yo,
Yeah, WWE's
let
COVID
me
thing
let me be real
is
with you. How is it? How
mm,
is it that this year with WWE it has been a fantastic year for them? But
mhm.
you want to know the truth? This is one of the worst years they have ever had. When I get to see black champions that were not champions no more, we got to see some incredible moments this year that fucking happened. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
We got like all the crap that actually did happen on WWE. That's great. Roman Reigns is a superstar now. He is a superstar now, man. Motherfucker, X was the king in the ring, man. Walter and Dragunov was one of the greatest matches I have ever seen in my life.
And Walter is going to face off against our boy the bro at day one.
That's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be great.
But here's my thing though, Chris. But with all of that, this place looked like it's been run down to the ground. Whatever WWE is doing, I hope they got a fucking plan.
It's like
Because they're ripping out the copper wire out the wall, Chris.
like look, you know me, I'm not a conspiracy theorist and stuff, but it's like, and because I hate entertaining conspiracy theories, but it's like is Vince systematically dismantling all the good stuff that Triple H is doing? And I was like, I don't know, maybe,
I think he is. I
maybe.
think at this point is like here's the thing. I remember when it came out that Kevin Dunn and Vince didn't like how one of the NXT shows was or something like that. And I remember everybody talk about it then back then just because they need a boogeyman at the time.
Yeah.
Vince was going to tear all that shit down. But here's the thing: we all kind of knew that Vince was going to eventually get his hands on something. We're all like, if you're smart enough, you knew he was going to do that anyway. But I think it is kind of sad where you see a lot of these wrestlers who came in with Triple H like that got to be led down to this. Like, here's the thing: none of these people are being embarrassed or nothing like that, or even doing anything wrong. It's just that, good God, right now everything is so meh on the show.
Yeah. It's like
Unless I'm
SmackDown
doing,
is
unless you're one of the black wrestlers right now, everybody else is is just going through the motions, man.
it's like NXT 2.0 had, at least for me, it's been my
I
highlight
like
of
it
the
though.
week. I love it.
I
I
like it,
love it
man.
because
NXT
I
is
like to
hard. It's
focus on
fine.
the characters. I like to focus on a lot of stuff that they're doing and stuff. And I was like, all right, cool. SmackDown has been pretty solid. I think Raw is still suffering despite
I think
all the
both, but
efforts.
here's the thing with all of them, man. I'm even looking at the ratings of how it actually is going for the ratings and all the rest of that with everybody. I'm like, there should be nothing wrong going on over there, but
It's
it's like
leadership.
this.
Something's happening.
It's something that's going on over there, yeah. And it's so stupid too. It's so stupid because like these niggas are still making money hand over fist. They're not even looking over their shoulder at AEW.
Nope.
Even if AEW beats them in Raw and SmackDown tonight, so the fuck what? You're not touching us.
Yeah. Now is it
That's the
now
sick part about it. And that's the part that gets me. And I'm sitting here looking at them like, your show's trash and you know it though.
and that's
There's
why
no way in the world you can't tell me that these niggas don't know that their show's not liked like they think it is, right?
I think it's just leadership
It
being
is.
changed over
And
and
I think and I think Vince and Kevin Nutt are really putting their foot down about who gets this and who gets that.
mhm.
In
So
other words, I'm thinking motherfuckers about to get cut left and right. That
how many more people can you cut than
you
you
know what,
already got?
like, everybody's dream is this: for finally somebody to say, Vince, go home. That's not fucking happening.
Vince will have to croak over. It's the Jerry Jones debacle.
And then look, and even then, I always say like, well, we'll change if you croak over. Yeah, no, it wouldn't. It would not.
Dunn
It's
will be
not
just running
necessarily.
stuff. Dunn, maybe
Nah,
Shane and
nah.
Stephanie.
No, 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 no. I'm telling you, no, no. Now, actually, if anybody wants anything to be changed up, that's the person you need to change it up. It's Kevin Dunn. He has a good example of it, actually, Chris. You would know the producers, the people that actually run on Star Trek right now. You know how they're loved and
Yeah,
hated. Yeah, the people that run
yeah.
that, like they are half of the Star Trek people that want to kill everybody because they didn't like Discovery, and there's the other half that like Discovery but they still want to kill the producers because they know what they put the cast and everybody else through with Discovery. It's like they are hated so much, and they're not going to, like, the way Star Trek is put out stuff and all that is not going to change due to the dude that's the runner of the whole thing. Until he's gone, nothing will change. So in WWE's case, until Kevin Dunn gets his little buck too fast up out the room, aka Vince croaks it, nothing's going to change on that show.
Mhm.
Now, I will say this, and it's just a good question because Kevin Dunn should get this respect. How much will the production suffer when they get rid of him, though?
There
That
you go.
is a very good question.
Mhm.
I think probably not, because I'm pretty sure at this point somebody else has a better idea to how to run the show than him. But at the same time, I am interested in how different everything would be. Would it be a more messy show? Would it be actually a tighter show? What? You know what I mean? Who knows?
Yeah.
Fuck it. But that's enough of all that wrestling shit.
But anyways, like I said, right now we already talked about the NBA with COVID and stuff, and it's decimating things. Even though it's weird, Wizards, even with them dealing with COVID, they've been maintaining and
Mm-hmm.
stuff, which that's fine. Golden State and the Phoenix Suns clearly are going to be the two that's going to be battling for 1 and 2 to the end of the
And you know
season.
what? Give it out. Shout out to them, to the Suns, man. You know, Chris Paul's a monster. That's all.
Dude,
That's all.
That Warriors Suns game on Christmas Day was dope as shit.
It was, man.
That was a
That
good ass
joint
game.
was, man. Like, that's all I have to say, and I meant that, man. Like, Chris Paul's a beast. The way he got this team right back on it, right? Like, nah, we got another season.
It's like
We
they
got.
left off from last season. They just
Mm-hmm.
basically went from there and stuff. Um, Cleveland Cavaliers have been doing pretty good this season, and
Yes,
they're rebuilding.
yes, they are. You see, with Chris Sexton there, everything seems a little bit better in Cleveland, and that's when they go to like, uh, but yeah, man, he's the main reason why Cleveland has been actually floating, man. And just getting better. They trying to reestablish themselves, man, but
Yeah, but
eh. And that fifth place spot is looking nice for them right now, man. They really are, man. I didn't see that change up, man. Dang, everybody in the East changed up. So, all right, cool. So the
yeah, yeah,
76ers at 6. Nets are still in first place. Of course they are.
because the Nets have been.
The Bulls are underrated good. Like, I don't think they're going to be beating nobody. I don't think they're going to be going
They're
to like
playing team ball in a
they
good
really
way,
are.
so it's working out for them and stuff. Charlotte's been pretty good too.
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte's been pretty good. Like I said, Wizards maintaining. Knicks, Knicks Nation don't want to admit it. Knicks and the Wizards are basically two sides of the same coin.
They really are right now. Only difference is this. I think they're both going through COVID problems right now. And on top of that, I think both are going through rhythm problems too. But I think the bigger problem team that's having a rhythm problem is the Celtics. And I say it again, and I will keep saying it until the end of this season. Chris, who the fuck is the leader of this team?
Nobody.
Oh, it's Jaylen Brown. Okay, tell Jason Tatum that. Hey, Jason, like who's later in the team? Oh, it's Jason Tatum. Tell that to Jaylen Brown.
Oh, do you know what
I keep on telling y'all this until they figured out who's the dynamic. Somebody's got to be a top, bruh. I'm sorry. Somebody has to be a top.
you know what was the funniest joke ever?
Mm-hmm.
Was that somebody was laughing at the fact that Detroit Piston fans are pissed off at the fact that Blake Griffin is like dunking his ass off with the Nets. And somebody was like, "Yeah," and I think it might have been me or somebody else. I was like, "Why is that?" And somebody was like, "Yeah, because Blake Griffin, for some reason or another, just pretended like he never could dunk when he was playing for Detroit, but now all of a sudden the nigga's fucking dunking his ass off."
I wouldn't either. All right, Detroit currently is 5-28.
They're last place. They're the.
I didn't know they were that bad. I didn't know that, and I didn't know that the Magic was that bad too. They are 7-28.
They are the whipping boys of the Eastern Conference. You want to get a confidence booster? You play both one of them.
Hey, Chris, I did not know that I did not know it was possible in the NBA to have a winning percentage of 0.152. I did not know it was even possible for that. Wow. Like, that is bad. Oh my goodness, man. Flip side onto the West Coast, like we said, the Warriors and Suns are going to be going through it. You know what, man? See, it's a little bit better on the bottom, man, when you see the Rockets and the Thunder down there. You know what I mean? Because here's the funny thing: OKC is not that bad. I don't think they're bad. It's just that, come on, they're in the West. Of course it's going to be. Yeah.
Granted, it gives hope to the Eastern Conference because it's like some of the Eastern Conference fucking teams are like could really match up in the Western Conference now. So it's like
now I'm looking at the bottom right here. I'm looking at the bottom. I'm going to go with 7th place, which is the Lakers, 8th Mavericks, 9th Timberwolves, 10th Spurs, and 11 is the Kings. The fact that the Blazers are in 12th place right now disturbs me. They are 13-21. That disturbs me.
They're better than that, and for some
reason, better than that.
For some reason, they're not. Like it's crazy, honestly.
And see, at this point, we're not, like I said, Chris. It's past Christmas, so you are what you're showing me right now. If you are what you're showing me right now, yeah, you're gonna have to wake the fuck up. Because
I will say this,
because the Lakers and the Clip. Because I'm be honest with you, the Lakers and I'm guaranteeing you the Timberwolves are going to be the main two people that's going to be fighting and kicking people out the boat of 7th and 8th place. I guarantee.
Well, I thought the playoffs was like 10-10, but they just got to get those. Oh yeah, because I forgot 7 through 10 is the playoff. Bracket.
But I'm just saying that whole thing. They're fighting for that, man.
Spurs, they might be one that might surprise some people if they keep it up because they've been doing pretty decent so far.
I do kind of wonder where they're going to be at by like the All-Star game though. So that's our next. That's going to be like the next
okay.
Point,
if I had to make a prediction for the All-Star break, right? It's a sick part. Clippers and Lakers. they're gonna still be fighting neck and neck for them 6 and 7 spots.
Okay. And one person, I will tell you this. I got another prediction for you in the West.
Mhm.
I got the Grizzlies actually dropping.
How much though?
Not a lot, but the Lakers are going to be better than them. And Ja Morant,
Mm.
and I say this because I'm saying this not because Ja came out of his mouth really foul against the Lakers, but oh, nobody's gonna forget that, dude. And I'm gonna need you to act like a man and back up every word because LeBron's probably gonna go directly at your head. So
I
I'm gonna
do
need
feel
you.
on the Eastern
but if there's any,
Conference. Oh,
but
go
if
ahead.
there's any, well, I'm sorry, if there's anyone actually seriously, I'm really looking at of where they can fall if they're going to fall. Anything like that is the Jazz. I don't trust them.
They're
I
gonna
don't
maintain.
trust them.
They're gonna
We'll see.
maintain,
We'll
but we'll
see.
see.
By the time the All-Star game break kicks in, I think yeah, they're gonna still be going for the playoffs, but I don't know. But
On
I
the East
agree with you. But I agree with you one more time. One more thing. I agree with you. The Spurs are going to be higher. I don't know where, but they will be higher.
Eastern Conference side though, I
Mhm.
got Toronto cracking it.
All right. By the All-Star
Toronto and
break,
Hawks, I think they're gonna switch over. I feel the Wizards might drop, maybe.
I think if anybody drops on this list, I think it will actually be the Cavaliers. I think the Heat will drop, but not by much. I think the Wizards and the Hornets will stay where they're at, but the
Mhm.
serious drop is going to come from the Cavaliers.
I got the
Just
Bucks.
being real, I don't believe in them at all.
I got the
Even though
Bucks.
they might make the playoffs though.
I got the Bucks keeping it close to Brooklyn though.
Oh yeah. I think the Bulls are going to try to maintain that. They're going to be in the top 3. But if anything else,
Heat
yeah,
might go up. That's another team I
I don't
think
think the
might
Heat's
go up.
going. I think the Heat's going to go down. Actually, I just don't know about how much. I think the 76ers are going to be the 76ers, so they're still going to be there. If anything, though, if anything, the Celtics will be higher than the Wizards.
Yeah.
That is my one prediction. They will be higher than us by the time the All Star game floats through.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
so D, NFL. Uh
Oh
uh
my God! Didn't something glorious happen?
um yeah, before we get to that glorious thing, I hope we're both on the same page about the glorious thing. Um so how do I word this? NFL has been hit with COVID. And I'm laughing that people aren't talking about the teams that haven't been hit as much. And I'm looking at Dallas. I don't know whether it's Jerry or management. After that whole thing with Amari Cooper being out and some of the practice squad people, and I think a couple of defensive linemen being out for 2 weeks for COVID, I feel management of the Dallas Cowboys was like, nah, niggas, bubble. We ain't doing this shit anymore. And I haven't heard
I feel like there's something that they did a little bit different, man.
they're on
Like
lockdown apparently because I haven't heard nobody on that team got hit with COVID.
either either two things has happened. Either A, and let's just be honest, seeing how all the rest of the teams are going in the NFL, I think it's luck. I
Could
will
be.
be honest with you. I think it's just really luck, like good timing / luck, whatever you want to call it. Because not only is everybody getting healthy, a lot of these dudes are not getting COVID. So that's a good thing. Now, because it's just seeing how many people are going out with it. Now, the flip side about it is this. It might be some. I mean, it is Jerry Jones. Might you might want to put that down. No. Those boys are going to play tonight. No, you don't know. No, just imagine Jerry Jones putting his hand on the doctor's shoulder, that big old Super Bowl ring. Now you're not gonna bring old Jerry boy down on this now, are you?
They were sick about that
There's
G.
a chance that Jerry has paid off. Come on now.
I swear to
Jerry
God.
Jones is an oil tycoon villain. You know there's a
Here's the
chance he's
sick
done
part,
this.
D. Here's the sick part that's gonna happen. Let's go with this theory here. Dallas is gonna win the Super Bowl, right? And then we get news and we found out that like Dak had COVID back at like
Dak
week
had
6.
COVID at week 6. There's a report. There's a report. There's actual no. And then it gets deeper because him him, him, Patrick Mahomes, and like three other like NFL players were all together, and gonna find out they were the outbreak monkeys in their camps. It's like this hole gets deeper. Then the president of the Players Association, like, son, don't say that. Like,
No, I
it's
just
already
feel like
bad enough.
that's how sick it is. It's like that'd be the perfect storm because it is the perfect storm. It's like I don't know, man. Dallas is getting healthy. Chiefs are getting healthy. Huh.
Something's not right
Huh.
here. All of y'all are right, and the point is, that's what I'm saying.
Since the NFL trying to get Mahomes versus Dak in the Super Bowl.
Well,
Mm.
wait, look, you're like this, Jerry. As you know, we got charges against you. What you got to say? Well, the only thing I got to say is this: Mac Jones didn't get sick. Yeah, I said it, Bob.
Kraft is like, fuck you, Jerry. What are you
Just
talking about?
just imagine they bust right in Bob's office. He already stands up from his desk. All right, let's do this.
I am so glad that we made this show and we were just coming up with all these scenarios since day one of this show. We came up with
Do you
so
know
many scenarios.
the first scenario that we ever came up with was Jeff Fisher, and I stand by that. Do you know that now I have a real true hatred for Jeff Fisher? How he let's just sit back and breathe in and breathe out and say, he ruined Vince Young. That is amazing. How
There
do
was
you
remember the
he
conspiracy theories that we
ruined him?
it was conspiracy
Wow.
theories from black people, and we were all like, nah, guys, you're tripping, man. He
And
would
we
never do
did.
that.
And I remember the one thing my dad told me that he thought was real of all of that was when he had a mental breakdown. My dad was saying, most black men, you pressure us enough, it gets really, yo, bruh, hug me, man. It's okay, bruh. I just having a tough time, nigga. One of those, you know what I mean?
I think it illustrates it even more that Dak Prescott talked about mental health and Jerry is backing him. I'm like, damn, maybe Jeff Fisher did fuck him up. Damn.
Like, because I think not just mental health. I think a lot of people are realizing that around the world, man. That's the one thing. Despite that, look, let's just be real. I don't think there's going to be no perfect way of doing a lot of shit where it comes to any type of social justice, any
Yeah.
type of thing that's important for the planet, any type of thing that is important for human beings. But god damn it, I think that is out there. There are some people out there are really passionate about putting that shit out there. And I think especially for quarterbacks, especially black quarterbacks, man.
Mhm.
And to see what Vince Young did, yeah, Jeff ruined him. So ever since then, we had Jeff Fisher. I hated Jeff Fisher. I
Laughs in 7 and
like
9.
7 and 9. Did the Marvin Lewis thing. That's gone now. Right now we're doing the my boy Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow.
Oh, Joe
Um
Burrow has every right to be dick swinging right now.
oh man.
Because, whoo,
I got every right to do that team because remind me the time we was playing that PB football, we was going to get some.
now,
I gotta
come
figure it out.
playoffs, that's gonna be a different story. We'll
Oh
see.
yeah, we'll see about that. But yeah, it's sad how everybody is just falling left and right, man. It's just
But before we get into this, we
wow.
have to talk about the man that you see in the background, John Madden. There are certain people that I think a lot of kids. I think I'm thankful that me and my brother was born in '92, but like he was still cognitive of watching football. He was around during the latter years and when John Madden was still commentating before he retired. And I'm thankful to be part of that era where we heard John Madden doing
Hmm.
commentating, and it was just great hearing him talk and do all the circles on the screen and all that shit. Like that shit got to me as a kid. That just engaged me
Hmm.
as a kid watching football, which you don't really get that much anymore and stuff. I mean, I mean, granted, I'm not trying to compare other commentators like Romo or Greg Olson as like to John Madden, but it's like there was something about Madden and like even Dick Vitale in basketball. They were like colorful
Yeah,
commentators of
yeah.
sports.
At that time, especially like see Dick Vitale, it's funny seeing him because on some real shit. Even it when he can do it because if his voice allows him to,
Yeah,
he can still does it. But of course, his energy's not there no more. But in the earlier days of basketball, guys like him were well, not in just basketball, but guys like John Madden and Dick Vitale
the
has
face
these
of
very
sports.
vibrant charismatic, not just voices, but just like you can hear their energy, and you see the sport the way they see it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So so they have that kind of thing going on with him, man. Like with John Madden for me was not just like putting up like the X's, the O's, and the flipping around and all that,
Mhm.
but the fact that he always said boom. He
Yeah.
was like boom, 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 because and that was really it was really a big part of football, though, man. That became a part of the fabric of football. People wanted to learn from him. I remember one of the earliest things that really made me feel like I was learning from John Madden. It sounds so corny. Was playing the Madden video game, and when you had it on PlayStation, there was more comment. There was actually commentary.
Him and Pat Summerall.
Him and Pat Summerall, like 15 yards by Randy Moss. Randy Moss can catch anything. That was cool as hell to me.
Mhm.
But then the games got more better, and it's like, what do you think about this game? Well, in this game, we're going to see this and that. We got two teams. Blah 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 blah. blah.
And a
John
lot of us
Madden
and a
was
lot of us joke about John Madden where he'll say obvious stuff, but it's John Madden. So he'd be like, so the guy over here throws the football to that guy, and it's like, all right,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
funny.
yeah, yeah. But sometimes, but he taught a lot of people football. Also, boom, tough acting, tenacting. I had to say that.
Man,
I had to say that
look,
because I didn't know what athlete's foot was until John Madden broke out the can. Boom, tough acting, tenacting.
and also until I got athlete's foot and was like, oh shit, that's what athlete's foot looks like.
I know,
Huh.
right? I didn't know what the hell it was, man. Like athlete's foot. Oh man, your foot's inflamed. Nah, nigga. I know
That
what it
sh-
is now.
that shit peels. That's not good.
That shit ain't good, bro.
Let me go ahead and get that tenactin, and it works.
Yeah, you better stop it, man. That's how niggas get mercy, man. You better do something.
Hey, look, man, if we
I
we
hate how old niggas always said you're gonna get Mercer just by doing regular things. I hated that.
that
God,
guy
jail
like
ruined the black community. I don't care what anybody say.
the prison industrial complex here.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know what's funny too? Because somebody put up a video of John Madden talking about concussions, and I forgot which game it was. And he was like, "Yeah, he made a valid point. He was like, hey, we talk about concussions in football and how people could tough it out if they just sit back." And he's like, "But boxers, they get concussions. They ain't boxing for a month."
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
like, "So yeah, we can't expect these people that are concussed to be just go back on the field 5 minutes later." It's like, no, like keep them out, and
And
stuff.
and you know what? I know he probably kept to himself and all the rest of that, people that want to go that far, but I'm going to go that far for you. I can actually say this. John Madden is one of the very few white men that you can say not a bad thing about.
Oh yeah, he was wholesome.
He was a wholesome dude that loved football, loved making people laugh, loved teaching people. John Madden was just one of those bright motherfuckers, man. Yeah, granted, granted, somebody had the nerve to go say that his football game was a part of slavery. I'm like, wow, okay.
All right,
Number
white guy,
one,
you're a little too
that's what
woke
I'm
there,
saying.
buddy.
That's what I'm saying. Number one, thank you, white person. Tell me more about how this is slavery. Tell the black man how this is slavery.
Here's the
Number
sick part.
two,
Every black person was like, "Fuck you, white boy. I love Madden." And I'm like, you know what?
boy,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was hilarious. Everybody's like, "Boy, shut up, shut up." It's like this. Like, if you want to bring up that argument, yes, I understand that crap, but don't lay that at the feet of Mr. Madden. Lay that at the feet of EA Sports.
Thank you.
All right, you know what? This is coming from a nigga that who I'm about to give them more. I'm about to give them $23, Chris. I'm getting F1 2001.
Dude,
I'm
here's
getting
the sick
2020. I'm getting the new F1 game. But
here's the sick
that's what
part.
I'm saying.
Ne-
I hate EA.
Next year's Madden, they're gonna put John Madden on the cover, and I'm gonna buy it because fuck it,
I'm
John
not.
Madden.
I refuse to buy it. I refuse to buy it. They have not changed this
2K
thing.
got me with Kobe. They got me
They
with
have
fucking Kobe.
see 2K is different. 2K is a decent game. Shoot. Like last year's was actually functional. Amazing. I can't believe it.
Hey,
But still,
you let my brother tell it. He gonna look at you in your face and say, "Go fuck yourself," because he hates that goddamn game.
boy, I don't like it either. I don't like it either, man. I barely like 20. I only like 20 because it worked for me, man. Like, good lord,
EA's
man.
gonna get my ass next year. They're gonna put Madden on the
They're gonna
front
put Madden
cover, and
on the
I'm like,
cover, and all y'all
fuck.
niggas are gonna buy it, man. I think like I said, what made John Madden so cool was he came up during a great era of football in the '90s, and he really put a lot of these guys over, man.
Mhm.
He and like
It
even
felt like wrestling. You're right. It was kind of like he's helping putting these athletes over that we probably didn't know about. And it's like, oh
man,
shit.
it's not even just that, man. He highlighted and made people sound great for like I said that to somebody where who was a dude for was it Jacksonville or Arizona? Somebody, I forgot who it was, where Gus Johnson was doing he's like, wait a minute, he's got it, he's gone. You know, Gus Johnson being Gus Johnson.
Yeah.
But I told somebody, like, you know, that dude's gonna go to Gus probably like a year from now, whenever. It's like, dude, I'm gonna remember that for the rest of my life. You just highlighted the biggest highlight. That was like the biggest highlight of my life, and I made Gus Johnson's voice break.
You know what?
So that's the type of thing. And John Madden's words is laced on almost everybody in the 1990s that played football. The way he would describe John Randall, the way he would describe Barry Sanders, Derek Thomas, all the rest of
Emmett
these,
Smith,
Emmett Smith,
Troy Aikman.
the way he would describe how Brett Favre is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, it was amazing. John Madden saw the potential in Peyton Manning, where he was talking about how Peyton is just the way he threw the ball back there. When he was on the Colts, he saw it. It's like everybody got to be pushed over by John Madden, man. That was a cool thing.
Also,
Fuck, even Tony Romo got a game
I
where
love.
John Madden was like, let me tell you, this Romo kid, he has the right idea because and boom, look at it right there. So like I
The one
say,
that
it's
got me.
great.
It might have been the first Super Bowl when Aikman and them went in.
Mhm.
He was talking about how Aikman couldn't grow like he grew. I think Pat Summer was like, Aikman got a little beard there, and Pat and Madden was like, I don't know, that don't look like it's a beard. And then he starts scribbling on Aikman's face and shit. It's like, see, it's a beard, he grows it here and here. I don't think it really connects and stuff. And I was
You
like,
know what? In real talk, I never had one, and I need to. John and his fucking turducken. Good God. Dear God, that abomination that looks like only white people can have it. I want a piece. I just want a hot taste. I don't want it. It always looked dry to me.
I've had an actual legit turducken. Tastes really good.
Oh, cool. Only reason why I say that it always looked dry to me because I'll never forget one year the Lions won and you saw it was, I forgot who was on defense that had a drumstick in the hand, but the other dude had a drumstick in the hand was Barry Sanders. And Barry had his look like, get this dry piece of shit
Well,
out
it's like,
on my
it's like
face.
that's all right. I'll wait till I get home and get some
Nah,
turkey.
man. Nah, man. Back in Wichita, we knew how to cook shit without drying it out.
9 years of coaching for Oakland, won a Super Bowl, Super Bowl 11.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Oakland Raiders were like fucking beasts
Yeah, he
during that
took
period.
and him and Al Davis had like a bit of a falling out, and
He just cut the cord
they
and was like, I'm done.
and
I
ended
got
up
to.
going to CBS Sports, and that was history.
I
That
mean,
was literal history.
this
And
dude traveled on this dude did CBS, Fox, ABC, and NBC.
mm-hmm. And the one thing that John did that was kind of cool, that was really cool, that it will go down in history and why it became a monster that it became. John was like, no, I want real plays in my football game. Like how they're running off, not just he running around anywhere. No, actual plays,
Yep.
which I told myself that's fucked up, man, because Tecmo Bowl got the same shit, and yet, and yet, anyway.
I'm pretty sure John looked at Techno Ball like, yeah, not that bullshit.
Come on, man. Bo Jackson just run over everybody. This is not real.
It's like, but sir, this Techno Bowl game, no. We're not doing this. Not doing this.
Man. But yeah, real talk, ladies and gentlemen, real talk.
The
RIP
All
to
Madden team.
a true legend, man.
The All Madden team. I think Shannon Sharp said it best. Like to be on the All Madden team was like a mark of like, yo, this is dope.
Mm-hmm.
To get that
Like
jacket and everything.
That man, just like I said, that man just he changed a lot for football and made it so much better, man. It made football truly entertaining, man. And everybody that's a commentator, they can only hope to get half as good as him, to be half as beloved as him, man. That's why it's a weird and amazing thing to see Tony Romo get the love he's getting, because no other quarterback that is within, like, Phil Sims. This is Phil Sims. Nobody likes
Yeah,
Phil, like,
that's
nobody
fine.
likes Phil enough, but it feels fine. Like Tony, there's some real potential that not only his face but his voice can stay around for years, and he can do the same thing. So yeah, you only hope there would be another Madden, because there's not going to be another Madden.
Oh, no, no,
Like I say,
no.
even with us just being Tony Romo fans, oh man, Tony would probably say, oh man, I 1,000 years, I still won't get there. You
But
know
at the
what I
same time,
mean?
but
You
it's
know
like
what
the
I
same
mean?
time you listen to Romo, it has those Madden stuff where he's explaining like, "Hey, here's what's gonna happen with this quarterback, and this is what he's gonna do,"
Exactly.
and it's like,
But
"Oh, okay."
and that's the one thing that everybody attached to it, where it's like, I only heard that with Madden, where people was like, "Who's doing? Like, so Tony Romo's doing this." Like, we respect Joe Buck and Troy Aikman or whomever else is our favorite, but when that person does that game, it's a big game. Romo has not gotten to that point yet, though, in my opinion. He has not gotten to the point where when he's doing the commentary, it's the biggest game of the week. Troy Aikman and Joe Buck got that title for right now. Good for
On
them. Troy
lock.
deserves it. You know what I mean? Troy deserves it, but he is not. But even Troy's like, no, I just know football. I'm not John Madden. Come on, dude. I'm not about to
Again,
make a
I
video
still
game.
in my lifetime, I still need Tony Romo and Troy Aikman in the booth together. That's all I need. Just one time.
Oh,
One
it's gonna
time.
happen. It's gonna be happening. It's happening. The CBS and Fox are gonna do some little cross thing where they have to do something like that. It'll be interesting, man. But that being said, real quick, shout out to God, what's the name of this dude's YouTube page? Gosh, he does a whole lot of trivia down in the Jacksonville area. I forgot his name. Good Lord, I forgot his name. I've been watching his videos all week. But 3 days ago, he put out a video about John Madden doing a Division 3 game. It happened during the strike. It happened during the year of the strike, where CBS had nothing to play during football season. So one week they said, let's do Division 3 games. So they got about I think 4 or 5 Division 3 games that they were going to show that weekend. And he was talking about the one that Pat Summerall and John Madden were on, because John Madden was the
I
first one.
found it.
Is what?
Wittenberg versus Baldwin Wallace.
Yeah. John Madden was the first one when they told everybody
Jaguar,
to see.
yeah, official Jaguar Gator 9.
Thank you. That's not. I knew it was Jaguar, so I couldn't get it. But the first person to say that they wanted to be a part of it was John Madden. He was like, I
Mm.
want to do this. So imagine, if you will, you're Division 3, you're seeing John Madden and Pat Summerall at your practices. Then he's like, hey, come over here, kid. Hey, so what's your name? Oh, yeah. How long you been playing here, man? Yeah. Yeah, show me how you do that. That's gotta be over, like amazing. You're in Division 3,
That
dude.
makes your day. You're literally like, I don't even care if I lose. I got fucking Pat Summerall and John Madden commentate my game.
Commenting, they're interviewing me, talking about what's rattling through my brain before the game. You know what I mean, and stuff like that. And they're taking this seriously. They only did it one time. They only did this one time. But the fact that John Madden, who gave all of his energy to do that project, shows you how much everybody loved. Just shows you how great John Madden was. Like I said, he's one of the very few white men that I can not say a bad thing about. Fuck. That's what Stan Lee, Mr. Rogers. God. Okay. Anyway.
So, but getting to the NFL, the NFC East, we always talk about how it's very competitive. It always is and
Oh
stuff.
yes, it
We
is.
saw it with the first time that we saw it with the Eagles Giants game this past weekend. It was still competitive despite how ridiculously, you know, messed up that the Giants are as a team. It was still competitive. There's still some tenacity. We even
Mm-hmm.
saw it with Dallas versus the Redskins the first time around this year. What I saw this past Sunday night was just a massacre of they just beat these motherfuckers to death.
I mean, Like here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's been a while. It's been a while. So you know what I think? You know what I really truly think this is? Let's take it back. 2020.
Right.
They beat us 23-3
Mm-hmm.
on October 25th. On November 26th, they beat us 35-16. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You now and let's take that and all the crap that y'all been doing lately. Oh, they deserve every minute of that iron pole doing doing whatever it does to them.
D, I halftime, I was gonna shut it off because I was like, Dallas got this. But in my back of my head, I was like, nah, more, more.
I want more. I want more. I mean, Chris, I did not know it was going to get to that point so quickly.
This was
I
Michael
mean,
Vick and Monday Night Massacre levels of
I
like,
mean,
what the fuck?
I was playing that to my son about how big this was. This is bigger than the Monday Night Massacre. The Monday
You think
Night
so?
Massacre.
You think so?
No, the Monday Night Massacre. You can look it up. You can look up the score. The Redskins put up a fight on that one.
Did they know, D? Because by the time they did,
Chris,
they were already up. Like the Eagles were already up. Like
Chris, look the Monday
maybe
Night.
okay. Let me check the score. I'll check the score again. I'm just saying. I could have swore like the Eagles were
The
already
Monday
up.
Night Massacre. The Monday Night Massacre was wait a minute, hold on. Which one? Wait a minute, why am I on this one? It just took me to a different score that had nothing to do with anything.
Eagles. Okay, so summary 59-28.
59-28.
There was no fight, dude. I'm just saying there was no fight.
59-28 compared to 56-14.
Okay, fair. Difference of 2 touchdowns. Ooh.
Nigga. It's not even 2 touchdowns, Chris. Let's get into the fact that not only that this team was fucking COVID ridden, let's not also go into the fact that none of the coaches apparently knew that 2 of the players fought on the sideline.
Oh, and also the Washington thought that they could pull the same thing Dallas did and bring
Let
their
me tell
benches to
you.
all them
Okay,
games.
so
And
I
I'm
got a
like,
question. Why is it Washington faithful? Why is it that y'all have this fucking need to try to do the shit that we do when you have none of the
Dallas did
smoke
it.
or sauce to do it?
Dallas did. It's like they forgot Dallas did it because your guys' benches were trash.
Also, and I'm actually now, okay, I hate to be this person. I agree with Shannon, but I'm smiling. I'm smiling when I agree with him. Like, okay. Yeah. He didn't have to bring in the seats with the Dallas logo on it. Exactly. Yeah. But this I will say this to Shannon. I got a question, Shannon. If you were Jerry Jones, you will put the star on it. Nigga, I'm sorry, Chris. That's me. No. And let me tell you, look, and I hate to be this person. But those benches weren't I would have painted them all burgundy and gold. What are y'all doing? Why put the white down there trying to make a point? No, You make that thing burgundy and gold. You make that thing look and sound like DC, nigga.
You know when I knew it was over, and granted it was preemptive. First quarter, DeMarcus Lawrence grabbed that fucking interception and ran it in. I was like, oh, it's over. It's over.
Boy,
The soul is gone. The soul is gone for the fan base.
How he do that third interception? Me, stop. He's already dead.
Dog, I was already sick when Cooper Rush came in there and said, I could throw touchdown too. Touchdown.
Boy, this is one of the greatest. I told it to everybody. We have every right in the world to be arrogant about this. Do you realize that these little motherfuckers came into Dallas last year, stomped us, and you suck, Cowboys, cowgirls. They had all this.
Cooper Rush almost threw for 100 yards, D. I'm laughing. I'm like, yo.
Wait a minute. How much? Oh, he threw 70. I'm about to say.
hey, 70 is close to 100. I'm just saying.
Okay. All right. You know what? No, let me get this right because, oh my god, I really have to. I gotta get the stats for the Monday Night Massacre so I can just
I have
because.
it in front of me, D. I have it in front of you
All right,
right here.
what was the total
Okay.
yardage, man?
Michael Vick threw for 333 yards and 4 TDs.
All right,
Uh,
hold on. Wait. He threw for how much?
333 yards.
Dak Prescott threw for 330 yards.
Jerome Harrison
Hold on,
rushed
hold on. What was his completion record in there? I want to know. What was
20 of 28.
20 of 28?
Mm-hmm.
The edge will have to go to Michael Vick because Dak was 28 for 39. It will have to go to Vick. It
Okay.
had to go to Vick.
Jerome Harrison for the Eagles rushed for 109 yards and scored a TD.
Nobody ain't rushed over 100 yards. That's how pitiful this was.
On
He
the
got
Eagles,
37 and Tony got 34.
Deshaun Jackson he's the highest one on the Eagles. He got 98 yards, which came from that first fucking down that Michael Vick threw for him at the beginning of the
Wait a minute, I want to see that won't count then. So you can't just get one and then count Deshaun. No, that would have to be Coop. Coop went for 87 yards, 85 yards of the touchdown. Yeah,
7 receive. CD Lamb had 66. Malik
66.
Turner was behind Amari Cooper with 82.
Oh my gosh, man! How many? Now, all right, now I got a better question. How many picks did the Redskins throw that night? They threw 3. Donovan McNabb threw 2 of them, right? He did throw 2 of them, didn't he?
2, and then I remember the one was one of the receivers. It bounced out of his hand.
Yeah,
and so technically they count that as a interception. Even
so
though
I
it
got a
wasn't his
good
fault.
question. So what was the total yards from the Redskins that game?
295 yards total.
In this game, it was 257 yards.
Well, defense did a lot better.
Well, Chris, this is what I don't need to examine the dead body anymore. The thing I'm gonna say is this. This is the thing I have to say.
They're lucky this wasn't in Washington. This happened. That would have been fucking even more hilarious.
I wish it was. It deserved to be there. You know why? I like this love this so much because it's the epitome of what they are. They deserved every single second of this ass whooping. They did. But what y'all are as a franchise and everything right now, they deserve it. Oh my god.
This was like, it was to the point to where I was literally just playing Pokemon, just watching the game. I was like, well, there's no point in me really paying attention to this game. So
man, I stopped watching. That's all you need to know.
You want to talk about a stomping though, D? The Chiefs just wailed on the fucking Steelers.
Man, I feel bad for the Steelers. They really thought they had a friend.
Nah, bro. Mahomes was like, nah, bitch.
They thought Steelers going Super Bowl. Nope.
Mahomes and the Chiefs came in and was like, nah, bitch, not today.
Shout outs go to the Saints for actually looking so dead.
To the Dolphins.
Boy, they look
You gave
bad.
the Dolphins hope for them to get into the playoffs.
Man, they are rolling right now, man. They look totally bad, man. I don't know what the hell was their problem in that game, man. They look so dysfunctional. Oh yeah, I forgot. COVID.
But dude, the COVID Super Bowl that happened, Jaguars and the Jets. The Jets dare to win over the Jaguars.
Man, they done fucked up their own tank again, man. Of course they did, man.
Jaguars was like, yeah, we ain't playing for that motherfucker anymore. This is vibes at this point.
I know, man. Right now, the only other team, the team that I'm concerned about, and I am legit concerned about, is actually the Cardinals. Shout outs to the Colts. The Colts are getting hot. They are getting hot at the right moment. And on top of that, Carson Wentz looks nice, but it's still Carson Wentz, though. It's still Carson Wentz.
Carson Wentz is in COVID protocol right now, so Colts are in shaky territory if they can keep this up because Carson is going to be out a game.
Wow. But they'll be all right. They should be fine, man. But they're getting hot. They're getting hot at the right moment. Of course, they're going to take that division probably.
I don't want to say I don't want to sit there and say it's doom and gloom for the Cardinals. But
it's not.
I sat there and watched that game, and I was like, what are the Colts doing that they're beating the Cardinals? Like it's like Kyler Murray couldn't get anything going despite him using his legs and getting a couple of runs and stuff. And it's just, and I'm like, if the Colts did this, what is Dallas going to do against the Cardinals?
That's what I'm saying. The Cardinals need to now look whatever they need to do. They need to quit
If you
fucking
can't stop,
around.
if you can't stop Michael Parsons, I'm like,
And it's gonna be a problem for him, man. It's gonna be a definite problem for him.
now the Browns. Hey, Baker Mayfield is holding you guys back because y'all almost
Do
beat the Packers.
do
Y'all
do
could have beat the
do
Packers.
do keep throwing dumb picks.
I was watching it and I was like, they could beat the Packers, and there's another pick.
So let me get this right. So Chris. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I can find this stat that is going to be the most damning stat of all.
To who?
Okay. Here's a stat, Chris. Here's a stat for you. Baker Mayfield total. It was a total of 189 yards. Let me tell you how much they got on the ground. They got over 219 yards on the ground.
222 for him total.
Wait, what?
Unless they count, because it says, well, that's weird. It says 189, but he got 222 yards, unless it's like negative yards. That
They're
gets
probably negative yards, whatever. The point
okay,
is,
so you're right, 189. Then you're right. It's 189.
Yeah, but still, over 200 yards on the ground. Over 200 yards on the ground. And like, yo, the Ernest Johnson was getting 14 yards per carry, bruh.
Green Bay couldn't stop the run game for shit.
They couldn't stop. Nick Chubb was averaging 7.4 or a run.
Everybody on the running back squad was eating.
So all right. Even if you don't want to be that person to put it on him, my question is this: why is Baker throwing the ball?
He should be checking down if the run game is good. That's just me.
All right,
if my run game's good, I'd be checking down all day. All right,
you know what, Chris? Let's keep it even big. Let's keep it more. Let's be even more real.
This Green Bay's rushing game was non-existent. That's the shitty part about it. That's the fucked up part about it. I was like,
but let's keep it more real, Chris. Let's keep it more real. Is what I'm trying to say. Is this why? Oh, why has nobody? No, why is Baker Mayfield even a starter right now? Well, no, hold on. It's too late in the year. Number one, but are we all done with him now? NFL, everybody, are you done with him now?
They should have just put.
Oh my God!
They should have put Case Keenum in the game after the first two. I would have put
Baker Mayfield right now. Baker Mayfield right now is just. I'm really, really going to AA every week, and I'm being good, Johnny Manziel, because it's the same bum ass quarterback. Boy,
to think, D, 4 weeks ago we were talking about the Cleveland Browns going into the playoffs.
These niggas is they probably not gonna they fucking around like they ain't gonna make it, yeah.
Oh, the Dolphins going to end up getting it now at this point.
And you let Green Bay walk. That's my biggest problem.
And my thing is, walk. And the thing is, I don't trust Green Bay to strike their record.
No, I don't either. Shout out to the Bills for that must win over the Patriots. Though I shout out to them. They had them in that game.
They're going to be make or break behind Allen.
All right, so actually, Chris, what I'm looking at right now, the East is 9-6. The Bills and Patriots are 9-6. They tied for their division. The West is pretty much the Chiefs at this point. They're 11-4. They don't got their division. I think the Broncos is not out yet. Who is?
They have a shot. They have a chance.
The only people that are out is the Jaguars, the Texans, and the Jets. Wow.
You know, which is, I'm going to be real. I'm going to keep it 100. You might as well go on ahead and just, chalk off the Denver Broncos because I don't believe them. But weirder things have happened.
If you want me to be honest with you, can we take off the Browns? Take off the 7 guys, the Browns, the Steelers, and the Broncos.
Yeah,
I don't trust none of them.
Even though mathematically the Steelers could still squeak in, but
that's what I'm saying. I don't know how any of these men was going to be even to do that, man.
Ravens, I'm looking at them like, what are you guys going to do? You better hope Lamar is healed up before playoffs.
Now you got too much line now. And looking over at the Colts, the Colts are going to squeak into this joint, man. It's going to be great for them.
Yeah, I mean, even on the and here's the sick part. Washington is on the edge. You might as well just say they're eliminated. Fuck this. I don't even know why they mathematically they got they're gone. They're done.
No. The Panthers are out, Lions out, Bears out, Seahawks out. Giants out washing it out. You want me to keep it really real? Hey, Minnesota, sit down. Sit down.
D, here's the
You're
fuck.
not going nowhere.
Here's the
Sit down.
here's the fucked up part. I got them beating the Green Bay Packers this weekend because why not? Fuck it.
I'm done with the circus, Chris. Done with
Because
these
me, me,
clowns.
yo, me
Done
and
with these
me and
clowns. Done with the
dog,
elephants.
yo, dog, me and Gerald were talking about this on Twitter, and Gerald was like, you know what? Yeah, Vikings might fuck around and win. It's just gonna be a case of which Kirk Cousins you're gonna get. Are you gonna get 98 yards throwing and 4 interceptions, Kirk Cousins? Or are you gonna get 5 TDs, 500 and some odd yards, Kirk Cousins? Take your pick.
500 TD, 500 yards. You like that, Kirk Cousins?
Which one are you gonna get? That's the only X factor.
Man, COVID Kurt, man, is a
COVID Kirk. God damn it. Oh my god. But
All
hey,
right.
you know, Green Bay, Dallas, Rams, and Tampa and Arizona, they're in the
They're
playoff.
in. They're pretty much in, man.
But they're fighting for that number one spot, though. That's the key thing.
Yeah, I wonder, like, that's going to be an interesting part. Who going to fall
Now,
like that?
low key, and this is something people didn't figure out. Dallas has a better NFC record than the Rams and Buccaneers.
Yes, they do. Too bad it don't mean nothing.
No, it does. It does mean something because if Green Bay loses, Dallas gets the number one spot off rip.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. But I watched that Seahawks Bears game. Seahawks had no business losing that game.
Man, Seahawks is, like I said, they finished. They're so finished.
That was such a sad game, and I was like, oh my god, man, you guys gave them hope.
It might be, the era might be over in Seattle, bro.
You think they will clean house?
They should. I would.
Yeah. Titans beating 49ers. I wasn't shocked.
That wasn't shocked because the 49ers gave that game up.
Yep. Bengals, Ravens. There is something to be said about Joe Burrow just busted 500 yards on the Ravens, and I'm like, wow.
Everybody's due for a big ass game in that damn division, and you wouldn't think it would be Joe Burrow doing it on the Ravens, but you know, man, Ravens, like I said, the Ravens are soft, man. They are so soft, man.
Yeah, yeah. Panthers, they got some soul searching to do. I mean, I wasn't expecting them to beat the Buccaneers, so I mean,
32-6.
Chargers had no business losing to Texans. I'm gonna keep that real.
They don't. I think the Chargers may have just fucked up their whole season, but they still in it. They should be out of it, in my opinion. Just losing to them.
Yeah,
that should be it.
Yeah, Raiders beating the Broncos. I wasn't shocked because one of them had to win. So it is what it is and stuff. I can't believe MagFest weekend is going to be week 18 instead of the wild card weekend. That's going to be weird.
Oh god.
That's weird. But the picks this week. Sunday, all Sunday games. No Saturday games. Thankfully.
Yep, all on New Year's. Well, not New Year's Day. The next day after New Year's.
Yeah. Falcons Bills 1:00 game.
Yeah, Falcons Bills. That's going to be the Bills. Like I said, the Bills got to go in strong. I think that's going to be the back breaker for them, now, man. That's going to be the back breaker for the Falcons. They should be out.
Yeah, I got the Bills on that one. The Consolation Bowl, Giants Bears. I'm gonna go Bears.
Yeah.
This is gonna be the one. Chiefs Bengals.
Oh my goodness, man!
That's gonna be good.
It's gonna be a good game because I think the Bengals want to get that last one.
This is their test.
Yeah, but I'm going with the Bengals for an upset win.
We'll go Chiefs.
I don't think they're gonna win that, but I think let's go with the upset.
Dolphins Titans. I'm going Dolphins on this one.
Of course, Dolphins. Actually, you know what? Yeah, Dolphins.
Raiders Colts. These are games that are like do or die and jockeying you for position.
Oh yes, it is. Yes, it is.
I'm gonna go Colts.
Again, I think Colts are going to wrap it up. They're going to try to get every win they can before these last two in. Try and hopefully they get the division if the Titans lose next week.
Yeah. Well, this should be a gimme, but Jaguars Patriots.
Oh, that's going to be a Patriots
upset pick. Jaguars.
Sure, why not?
Why not? Buccaneers, Jets, Bucks.
Bucks.
I mean, if the Jets win, I'm gonna be shocked. Um, Eagles, Washington. You know what's sad? I am not seeing either side talk shit this whole week.
And the Eagles are 8-7.
They need this game. I'm gonna go
They
Eagles.
are so they are 8-7. I'm like, y'all such a 6-9.
But much like Dallas, Eagles they've been doing pretty good about avoiding COVID, which is why they were pissed off that they had to delay their game against Washington and shit. So yeah, I'm gonna go Eagles. Eagles.
Oh, Eagles gonna win now. Of course they are.
Rams, Ravens. Ravens need this. They really do.
Yeah, which is why. Let's go. Let's go with the Rams.
I'm going Ravens.
Yeah, all right, cool.
Go Ravens. Broncos, Chargers.
Oh man, Broncos. I mean, Chargers. I'm sorry, not Broncos. I don't trust them. I don't trust Denver. So yeah, so Chargers.
Sorry, Denzel. Chargers might derp this one. I'm going Broncos.
Okay.
Texans, 49ers.
Texans squeak by with I got them getting 2 in a row. That's my upset. They're not beating the 49ers, but that's my upset.
Oh, you got Texans over 49ers?
Yeah.
I'm going to join you, Texans.
Why not?
Why not?
Let's keep this party going, guys.
I think the second game of the week here, Cardinals, Cowboys. I'm going Cowboys, obviously.
I'm going Cowboys, of course. Duh. Choice.
Saints, Panthers, which I feel Panthers are going to upset the Saints.
Oh man, this is a good
because the Saints need this win to stay alive. But like, I'm going Panthers.
How much is left, bro? So let's go with the Saints.
All right. Lions, Seahawks, Lions.
Man, yeah, Lions.
Sunday night game. Vikings, Packers. I'm gonna go Vikings. Fuck it. Kobe Kurt for the win right there. Fuck it.
Nah. I'm going with whatever name we're giving Karen. Is it Karen Rodgers?
Karen Rodgers, yeah, possibly.
Is that the name they're going for right now? I don't know. It's hard to. It was so funny. Here, Pat McAfee trolled this nigga. It's so funny,
dude. People were getting on Pat McAfee for keep giving him a platform. I'm like, dog. If you look at McAfee is just like cheesing it up the whole fucking time.
No, the shit that got me is like, I was having, there's other doctors out there, they did, this and that is out there, and as loud as they McAfee, Dr. Rogan. Aaron taking that shot on the chin. Yeah, and
oh boy, they are so lucky they're cool with each other. Monday night, Browns, Steelers.
Oh man, this is gonna be a big game. Oh my goodness.
All right, Steelers, do it for Ben.
For Ben, guys.
Yeah, did you see that Ben Roethlisberger press conference where he's like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna. If they call me back, I'm not playing. That's not gonna happen."
I don't give a fuck. It's Ben. I don't give a shit. They're gonna try to get them on the field next year.
Nah, I mean, they can have faith in their black quarterback that they got from Washington, possibly.
No, Chris, stop that. They're just gonna get. There's gonna be Mason Randolph. Stop that. Ain't nobody about to start Dwayne, man. It ain't about to happen, man.
Dwayne Haskins behind Maga Randolph. Great.
Y'all need to quit calling that man Maga Randolph, man. Y'all need to stop that.
It rhymes. It just rhymes. I can't help it.
Whatever, Chris. So, like I said, we got about 2 more weeks of football, man. Well, no. We got 2 weeks of football. Yeah. Go ahead.
2 weeks left. Purdue beat Tennessee.
They pulled it out.
Good for them. And Michigan State is up in the Peach Bowl 10-7. So close game. Very close game. So that's it for the sports show this week. This is gonna be
this weekend.
The weekend, this year actually. And yeah, this is
Yeah.
we'll see you next year. Hopefully, we'll be joking about the games this past weekend, and hopefully,
Mhm.
Dallas beat Arizona. Hopefully, we'll see.
Ain't no hopefully. It will happen.
It will happen.
You
Yes,
just speak
by
it
God,
I need you to speak it into existence. Anyway. All right, yeah,
or else
that's it.
Jerry Jones kills us.
All right, boys. I guess we out, man.
All right, later.